Hey guys, welcome to my review for the 1939 classic The Wizard of Oz, which is distributed by Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer, but the home media rights is by Warner Bros. Pictures. It is directed by Victor Fleming, and based on the book of the same name by L. Frank Baum, stars Judy Garland, Frank Morgan, Ray Bolger, Burt Lahr, Jack Haley, Billy Burke, Margaret Hamilton, Charlie Grapeline, Clara Blandick, Pat Walsh, and Toto, the dog. Terry is Toto the dog. So basically, the plot of this movie is Dorothy lives in Kansas with her aunt Anne and Uncle Henry, and a tornado rips through Kansas, and Dorothy and her dog Toto are whisked away in their house to the magical land of Oz, and they follow the old brick road toward the Emerald Sea to meet the wizard, and on the road they meet a scarecrow who needs a brain, a tin man who needs a heart, and a cowardly lion who needs courage. And the wizard asks the group to bring him the broom of the Wicked Witch of the West to earn his help. This movie is one of the best movies of all time. It's one of the best movies that's part of American culture, and this movie is a classic. This is the most well-known and commercial adaptation of the novel, and I love the use of Technicolor, fantasy storytelling, musical score, and unusual characters. And that's what makes this movie so great, and also features one of the most character makeup special effects in a movie from 1999 in a long time. This movie had a lot of production troubles, and I have to say that the acting here is great. Judy Garland as Dorothy is great. Frank Morgan as the Wizard, Professor Marvel, the Doorman, the Cabbie, and the Guard is great. Ray Bolger as Scarecrow is great. Jack Haley as Tin Man, Burt Lahr as Cowardly Lion. All the acting here is fantastic. Even the Munchkins are awesome. And this movie, development of the film started when the success of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs showed that films from stories, fairy tales could be successful. And so in 1938, MGM bought the rights, and this movie went through a number of writers and revisions for the final shooting, and that was a lot, and different directors. And so I love all the acting here. Now originally Shirley Temple was they wanted to cast Shirley Temple as Dorothy, but instead they got her. And I love all the acting here. And Buddy Ebsen was the original actor to play Tin Man, but he was unhappy with the makeup. So Jack Haley, not Jackie or Haley, Jack Haley took his place. And so a whole lot of the stuff was a lot of production troubles, but the movie was still very good. And so there's a lot of directors, George Cukor, Gore Vidal, all that stuff, and the actress who played the Wicked Witch of the West, Margaret Hamilton, she said there was a little elevator that was supposed to take her down in the one scene where she gets thrown with the water, and there was a bit of fire and smoke erupting, dramatized to conceal my accident. And the first take, she like clockwork, and she went down out of her clothes, and the fire smoke erupted, and so yeah. Post-production was also very hard. It's a long one. The music is composed by Herbert Stothart, and Arnold Gillespie provides special effects, and Howard Arlen does the songs. And cinematography in here is great. And there were a lot of test screenings. The original runtime was 2 hours long, and they had to cut out some stuff from the film. And one scene that was almost cut on, that was over the rainbow, but they kept that. And so the movie has a 101 runtime, and this movie is still well known below today. This movie is still a classic, and I've seen so many other films and things do certain parts for that, and that is is a lot of difference from the novel. And I remember when I was in second grade, I drew a picture of Wizard of Oz, what my version of it would be. My version would have been more faithful to the book, but also being being true to the 1939 film as well. So mix of that and adding more of the scenes from the book and like the mice helping them and all that. But I don't know. But I decided no. But there's also been other awards, other sequels and reinterpretations stuff. And Oz the Great and Powerful, I do not care for Oz the Great and Powerful. I just don't. James Franco was good. Rachel Weisz was good in it. Mila Kunis was good in it. But I just don't care for it. It's just not a very good movie. And if people liked it, that's fine. But The Wizard of Oz 1939 is a classic movie, and I enjoy it nevertheless. So I will give it my JDRSA as well. Let me know what you think about it down below. Do you like it? Do you hate it? I'll see you guys for another.